Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Lung. I'm one of the instructors for InTown Moving Service. Here in this particular video, we're going to be focusing on how to protect and reduce damage from either a building, house, or apartment that we're trying to exit from. And that goes onto the wall. There you go. And the reason why we use painter's tape so it doesn't rip the wall up, the paint off the wall. That's what it's for, you know? You might need an extra piece of tape, right? Probably. Yes, sir. Okay, we done got our money's worth out of that poster board, right? We need two pieces, I don't know. Whatever you think you need.
I'll give you two of that just in case
Yep.
you don't fall.
And like I said, what we're doing is prepping the doors. Typically, you're only going to need 4 pieces of tape, one for each corner going horizontally across the boards. However, you're not limited to only 4 pieces. When you prep the doors, we typically only add tape to the corner pieces, not necessarily center. Obviously, with this board, it's a little wore out, so we just added another piece in order to stabilize the board and hold it up while we move property. Occasionally, I like to suggest pulling the masking tape about 6 inches in length and go ahead and pull about 4 pieces, preparing yourself to make it easier to set up the boards. Another thing is whenever we're setting the boards up, you don't know the type of technique the other mover is going to use. Either he's going to go high or low. So you want to make sure those poster boards are all the way from the top of the door frame to the bottom on each side in order to reduce the damage on either the building, house, apartment, or whatever you're trying to get out of. Okay. But you want to cover this gap right here. See this gap right here? There you go. But don't put the tape on the other board. What I was trying to explain is that gap between the two boards would probably be where any type of furniture would make contact with because it has a small opening. Then the next point I was trying to make was whenever we tape the boards, when we layer the boards together like that, you don't want to tape the board onto another board because of the gravity will snatch all of it down. I certainly suggest that you would tape them individually. Keep in mind the heat will become a factor when it comes to those boards staying secured. Here's another project that we can take a look at. When selecting an entrance area, you want to always choose either the front door or the rear door. Never use the side doors unless it's an emergency. The purpose of the front door and the rear door is the fact that you have 36 inches on the standard door. Whereas you select the side doors, you lose 4 inches because of the standard 32 inch. You would be amazed at how much 4 inches makes a difference when handling property. We really want to pay attention to those door knobs. Anything that's protruding out from a door, we need to make sure it's covered. The situation with this house is that these staircases are very narrow. And you can also notice that that landing is very small. Because of those tight spaces that we got to work with, we're probably going to have to borrow that wall. By adding that piece of cardboard, it allows us to borrow that wall in order to maneuver that corner. Because we had large pieces that were upstairs, we needed to go ahead and cover the secondary wall as well. Not only that the corner was tight, but the ceiling was also low. So we added that fluorescent green cardboard to the ceiling to reduce any type of scratching. We want to thank you for tuning in to InTown Movie Service channel. For more tips and tricks on moving, don't forget to like us and don't forget to subscribe.